Tyson Fury strength and conditioning coach. Were you with him when he was 400 pounds? Or when did you come in?
We started basically back up about, well, it's literally just over a year ago, when he was roughly 400 pounds. We obviously in England it's stones and stones and pounds.
Oh, thank you for correcting me. No, I should be correcting you in my country now. No, but take us through that process. Take us through the mindset. Take us through his physical state, and to
the first phase was just weight loss. It was, you know, we didn't have any dates. We had no particular fights in mind. It was just trying to get weight off, ready to basically start his career up again. And we did that with various diets that he was on to start with, more weight loss orientated, very low key training, low intensity, nothing particularly ridiculous. You know, he's carrying weight, so obviously you've got to factor that in. And then probably after we went to Marbella on a training camp with Ben Davison, and when he come back from there, we hooked up again, and he'd been away for about 4 or 5 weeks, and the weight loss was quite dramatic, and I noticed it as soon as I seen him, and that's the point when I thought he's definitely coming back. And then from there,
what weight was that?
Yeah, so he lost probably. He'd probably lost about 30 pounds, 25 to 30 pounds in that period, and then from then onwards it's just been steady progression. There hasn't been anything dramatic from that point. It was just constant progression, small weight loss regularly. Just went on to more of a performance diet, more of a what you call just a healthy eating diet, and coupled that with basically twice a day training, 5 days a week. One summer Saturday morning for literally week after week after week after week, training camp after training camp. We had no time off between fights, just basically flowed right the way through until we're here now, and this particular camp has just been a continuation.
Right. Now moving forward, what's the preparation for a Deontay Wilder? He's doing another interview, so we got time.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder, obviously we're looking at just fine-tuning everything that Tyson does. Tyson's movement is brilliant. Everyone in the boxing circles knows that. So we're looking to obviously make that a strength even stronger. He's physically stronger. He's physically fitter. We're just trying to get every bit out of Tyson now, back to where he was sort of at 2015 time, if not better, as we've just said. And I think from what we've seen in sparring, what we've seen in the training camp, I think you're going to get the best Tyson Fury ever.
Any special training that you did to combat, let's say, Deontay Wilder's quote-unquote athleticism?
Yeah, he's a very athletic guy. He's fast. He obviously carries a lot of power. We have done, we've done the same things we'd always do, because no matter who you're fighting, you've always got to be as fast as you can, as quick as you can. The more the tactical side of it, obviously, that's Ben Davison's area, and that has been attuned to the fight. The sparring has been geared to obviously the fight and the tactics. But in terms of the physical stuff, it has just been making him the best athlete that he can be. And Tyson's a more athletic person than people realise.
Wears a size 14 shoe, so it makes him athletic.
With big guys, you don't usually get the speed of movement and athleticism of both of these guys, to be fair. So it should be, you watch normal heavyweight fights, they're usually quite slow and ponderous.
Real plotty.
I don't think you're going to get that. I think it's going to be quite explosive. I think you're going to get a lot of movement, and it's going to be, it's like watching a middleweight fight with super heavyweight physiques.
We'll want that. Now, what's been the difference going from in terms of you as a trainer and understanding the body, just so fans can understand? You went from the UK, I don't know what the elevation is at the UK, but you went to Big Bear, and now you're back on sea level here in Los Angeles.
Yeah, well, obviously we, the benefits of altitude training are, fairly well known, and that you basically have less oxygen up there. It's about 25% the altitude we were at, less oxygen in the air, so obviously your body's got to work harder at a lower intensity. So just mundane things like a little jog up a hill. I'm saying hill, but mountains.
Yeah, I get you.
What you'd say a slow-paced jog up a mountain was a lot harder than it would be at sea level. And then you factor in your body does adapt to being up there. You produce more red blood cells, so you are able to absorb what oxygen is up there. But then obviously when you come down to sea level, you have more red blood cells, then you breathe easier, basically you're fitter.
What's the preparation from today is Tuesday, so what's your job Tuesday to get them in the ring Saturday night?
Right now, obviously, basically the training camp's finished, and it's just physical it's worth it. Basically, just trying to keep him physically active without training. So we're just doing very light sessions, bits and pieces of work, just keeping him more mobility. So a little bit of stretching, a little bit of some light cardio, do some light pad sessions. But basically, yeah, the training was done about 10 days before fight.
So this is your third fight with Tyson.
Yes.
He's ready.
Fourth.
Who'd you have?
Well, we had the Klitschko fight.
Oh, you had him with Klitschko?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, beautiful.
I worked for Klitschko.
And he's in better shape now than he was with Klitschko.
I think he is. Yeah, I think he is. When you lose a lot of weight, you do get a little bit of excess skin in certain areas, which you see from anyone. But he looks amazing at the moment, and I think you're going to see that come way. And you've probably seen the photos going.
I've seen photos, him flexing in the gym.
The transformation is unbelievable. I've got photos from a year ago today where he was at full weight, 400 pounds. And the contrast literally is staggering.
How many stones is 400 pounds? Just out of curiosity.
It's basically like 10 stone, roughly. Sorry, he's lost 10 stone. 400 pound. He was up about 28 stone, roughly.
28 stone. So
he was off the scale. He was. I couldn't physically weigh him because he went above the limitations of the scale.
You've done an amazing job with him. For real, for real. You know, we may be rooting for different people, but I definitely commend you and getting him his mind, body, and spirit.
To be in a position to fight is a victory.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we're going to get another victory.
No, obviously you want to win, but I mean, looking at Tyson Fury, he got abs at the top of his stomach.
Yes.
I commend you. You're going to get a lot of fighters here in America. If y'all stay, you're definitely going to get a lot of work here. Because all you got to do is do a pre-picture with him and a post-picture and how he's going to move.
That's coming, don't worry.
I'm Frederick, man. Tell me your name.
Christian.
Good to meet you, man. It was a pleasure, man. It'll be up today on Barbershop Conversation, so I appreciate you, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Christian.